Yes, I can. Hades has entered the chat. Hades, also known as Pluto. Hades is Greek, Pluto is the Roman counterpoint. And Hades is all about what lies beneath. He's really good at helping you with shadow work, facing that shadow, dealing with your so called demons, things that you need to heal from ancestor work to past life work to childhood trauma, you name it. Hades is there for you to help guide you and work you through that shadow. Now, Hades, the underworld. Hades is the god and also the domain, the underworld that he's in charge of. So the big three Greek deities, Zeus, Poseidon, and Hades. Zeus is in charge of what we would refer to as the heavens. Poseidon rules over the seas and the oceans, and then Hades got the underworld. Now, I don't know why they leave out Gaia, but Gaia had domain over the actual earth itself. I believe she actually built the earth because she was their sister. So I don't know why it's a big three. Maybe because they just like to leave women out of stuff. I don't know. But okay, so the underworld, Hades, the underworld, where Christianity has heaven. They they took the underworld to be hell because I don't know, they I think somewhere in the Bible, and one of you knows where this is in the Bible. Somewhere in the Bible it says something. I think it's in Genesis, something about the heavens are above, and then it said below, and when they say below, they didn't mean it literally. They didn't say hell was below. Is hell even mentioned in the Bible? I don't know. And but so what lies below? It's the shadow. It's what lies in your subconscious, that which needs to be healed and integrated and accepted. So Hades itself, though, is where you would go once you pass away from your human body, and that's where they have like the waiting place that Christians would call purgatory. You would also have the place for tortured souls, and then you would also have like the Elysian fields, which would be considered heaven. It's just the underworld is vast and all encompassing, and it's the subconscious, it's the spirit, it's hold on, he's telling me it is everywhere that is not in the physical realm. It is all dimensions. Anything that Christians would deem elsewhere, whether it be heaven, hell, other dimensions, the underworld is all encompassing of all of this. It is where people come while they're waiting for the rest of their afterlife. So, but you know how in astrology, thank you, Hades, you know how in astrology, Pluto, the planet Pluto, is all about making you deal with things that don't want to be dealt with. showing things that don't want to be shown, things that want to remain hidden. That's what Hades does. That's what Pluto does, since they are one and the same. You, in my experience, the planets named after the gods, in astrology, the planets have very much the same energy as the actual gods do that they're named after. I think that's probably because the way humans have assigned these energies through religion and spirituality. I think so we imagine it, so it goes. We manifested it that way. So he's Hades is very he's very stoic, kind of serious, but not. He's not mean. He's kind of cool. Just whenever Mercury goes into retrograde, that's when I visit not only Mercury, because Mercury lets you know what you're not looking at in the rearview mirror. He wants you to see what's past, and so you can face it. And Hades is there to help you deal with it, help bring things to light so that you can move on. And so anytime Mercury's in retrograde, that's when you want to do your shadow work with the two of them. Cool. I He wants me to say something about Persephone. Persephone wants me to say something about Persephone. She lives in the underworld with Hades willingly. She is not there by force. She was not kidnapped. She is a goddess. She cannot be confined against her will. The human myths that say that she was abducted and is held in the underworld against her will are fables, tales, and are not true. And she wants people to understand that she is not a victim. And she does like pomegranates. Okay. All right. So next time you eat a pomegranate, think of Persephone. Okay. All right. I love you. Stay weird.